Hi everybody, today we're going to look at a tapered moment frame. So to do this, we want to open up our column, our structural column family template. Uh, there we go. We'll open. Okay, now we have that open. We want to add dimensions, overall length, and a column width. So we'll go to Annotate tab, put Align Dimension, and we'll make a label here. Select it, add a label, and we'll call this will be a type parameter, and it'll be overall length. And we'll say OK. Now, here, we want to do the same thing. We'll align dimension. Oops. Modify here. We'll select this, and we'll go and add a label here. And this will be our column width. And going to be a type parameter as well. And we'll click OK. Okay. So now let's open our family types dialog box. And what we like to do is we want to change our column width to 1 foot and our column overall length to 26 feet. We'll click apply and OK. Now as you can see, what happened is, sorry about that noise. Let me get rid of that right now. Okay. Okay. Now, so now what we want to do now is we need to zoom in and extend our horizontal reference planes and vertical reference planes. So let's grab these guys and just extend them out. See if I can just grab it by the little circle. Oh, I'll grab the dimension line. This, this, this is a little bit tricky, but we can work it out here. So we'll grab that one. I'm going to pull this up to here. Ooh, this is messy. So the whole idea is to get this stuff out of the way. Just bring it to here. Now, wow. So now let's take these reference planes and just take them out far enough to overlap these other planes here. And as you can see, I'm making a total mess with my dimension lines. Probably should have did that last, but we can drag them out here more. Just get them out the way. Yep. Wasting time doing this crap. Okay, now this line as well. Now, okay, that one won't move because we're going to have to unpin this momentarily. But we want to pin him back into his correct location or into place. Just bring these down. This is probably the busiest time of this exercise. This. Okay, now over here, I'm going to bring these over as well. We still got him on pin, yep. Okay, now, what we want to do is we want to go back and pin this guy back into place. And then we want to add 2 more reference planes for our beam width. So we'll go just here, across there. goes there. Okay. Okay, now never have to worry about the size or dimensions because you can always do this. So for these two reference planes, we want to add equality, and then we do an overall, do a label here, select it, add label, and this will be our beam width. It will also be a type parameter, hit OK, and go on to our types dialog, and we'll make this 8 inches. Click apply and OK. So there we have everything for this view, or the top basically is where we're working at of our family that we're creating here. So now let's go and look at our front elevation view. So we go in our front view, and what we have here is we want to first change this height, upper level height, to 13 feet. Uh-oh. Yep, got it. And then we want to do the same as before. We want to overlap these lines. Oh, we didn't have to unpin that one. That was good. We want to overlap these lines here. Okay, we want to take this reference level out to here. And to here as well. Okay, now, the next thing we would like to do is we want to add another reference plane right on top of this reference level line. So just add a reference plane right here. Okay, then we'll add two more. Add one here. Let's add one right here. And another one here. So now what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to give these labels. So we'll go and create, okay, we'll give this a label. This will be beam middle height. And we'll say okay. And for that one, let's flex him to 12 feet. Beam middle height, there it is. Let's say 12 here. Apply, and okay. The next thing we want to have is what we call our knee height. So we'll add another label here, align dimension, hit the modify, and go select it, and then we're going to add our label. So this will be knee height. We'll go okay. And this one, let's flex this guy here. And knee height, let's make that a good round 10. Apply. Okay. So we're looking pretty good here. Now let's go to the top here and let's add another reference plane for our top chord, and we'll just place it right about here. And we'll add another align dimension for our label. We'll select this, add a label, and we'll call this column top. And It's a type parameter. We'll say OK. And let's flex this one 2 feet. Okay. Now let's go to our column base and create another reference plane. Align dimension. Let's create our label. We will call this one column base. And we'll say OK. And let's flex this one to 1 foot. Column base will be 1 foot. Okay, so now we have our parameters all set and ready to go. We add a column base, a column top references. Now we don't want to mirror anything right now with these reference planes, okay? So what we want to do is we want to temporarily hide our reference level, okay? So now what I like for us all to do is we need to go in here and add a few more reference planes. So what I can do here, I can do this, I think. I can grab this guy and I can mirror him over to here. Oh, let's just go and add a reference plane, label here. Select it, add a label. But what we can do is we can just go here and go top column, which is the same as that one, and we can also, really not recommended to do this, but I think this should work. We're going to find out if we have any issues with this, just mirroring these across, and we'll give this a label. We'll just select it and we'll go to our column base. Okay. So now we have all our reference planes, should that be in place. And now what we want to do is reset our level line, upper level reference. And then we want to let's flex this thing and see. Now let's go in and draw our reference lines. So we want to go create reference lines. We want to sketch a reference line from here to here. Probably should have had change selected. Too late now. Let's just go back here and make sure we get this right. So we want to go create reference line. And we have change selected this time. Okay. And we'll go from here to this point all the way back to there. Okay. Okay, now let's flex this upper level. Let's just flex this. Let's see what happens here. Let's see, flex this Um, let's see what happens if I do this. Okay, I want to undo that. So now what we want to do here, I think we're okay now. Let's go in, let's create a suite. And we want to go on our set work plane. And we want to go into our front, center, back. And we'll just say okay here. Now, what I want you to do is, you want to sketch a path. And we're in the draw line panel. And we want to sketch a path from just here. So let's go from here up to there, there, right here, down to here, and there. And then we want to click finish. And then we want to go to our edit sketch mode, or edit profile, I'm sorry. And then we want to go to our floor plan, floor level. We want to open this view. Now from this view, we want to zoom, we can zoom in here. And let's draw a rectangle, 3/4 by 1 foot. So let's just place it here and fix it this way. Let's go 3/4 right here. Okay. There. Now we want to click finish edit mode. Now let's open our 3D view and see what we have here. Okay. So that's one side of our column, or what we want to, what we're calling our tapered moment frame. That's one side of it. Okay, now let's return back to our front elevation view. And let's click Extrusion. From the Create tab, let's set Extrusion. Now here, we want to set our work plane again. And this time, center, front, back again. And we'll say OK. And then we'll go to pick line. We use our pick line command. And we want to have these on lock. We're going to select lock. Now in the properties dialog box, let's set these to, whoop. Sorry folks, bear with me. Here we go. We want to set this to 3/8 of an inch and -3/8 of an inch. Okay, now we'll go and pick our lines, pick the entire lines. So we'll pick this one, this one, this one, this one. There should be one more there, yep. Okay, now the next thing we want to do is we want to click finish here. And we have one half of our frame in place and ready to go. Now let's grab this guy here. You want to select, I tell you what, let's just do this. Let's go select and let's tab, control tab. I think we got it all. Yep, did we get it? Yes, so now let's just mirror this across. There we go. Now, okay, we have our frame and our front elevation set and ready to go. Now let's go in here and let's start another sweep. So we want to go into our create tab and we want to do another sweep, and this time we'll sketch our path again, and this path will be from here to here and back to here. Okay, now okay, so we're going to finish mode, and then we want to edit our profile. Sorry. We want to load our profile, and I think I got a profile in here that I made before. And let's call it tapered frame. We go open. And now we'll go and just select this one and finish. Okay. So now we have our frame already set here. Let's go and see what we're looking like in 3D view. Alright, so we've got most of our frame ready. So it should look like this now. So now let's return back to our front elevation. And we want to create another sweep from the bottom of the flange. So let's go, let's create. Let's go sweep again. And we want to sketch our path. And we'll go from this point to here and back to there. And we'll say finish. And we'll select our profile that we used before. And we'll finish. Okay. So there you have it. Now, let's look at this in 3D view. Okay, so now we've got our frame. So let's take this guy and we need to add one more thing. So let's go back into our front elevation. And here, we want to add an extrusion. We want to create extrusion. and we want to our end. Yep, we got it set already. Our 3/8 and -3/8. So we can just go in here now and just create lines, and we can have them in chain select. So let's go from here to here. And that's it. Okay, so we go back to our 3D view, and there we have it. There's our frame. So now we want to save this. We should have did this sooner. Let's do a save as family. I'm going to save it on my desktop. This is going to be a tapered moment frame. Go to options always and change that to 1 unless you want more. Okay, and save. Now, the moment of truth. Let's test this guy out. So let's open a new project. Open new project. And we'll go with structural. Let's go open. And let's do a window tile here. And let's just simply load our family that we created into our new project. And there you go. Something looks funny there. Let's see. Uh-oh. Something's not right, folks. So we've got to go in here and fix something here. Let's see what happened. So we want to make sure you got a 12, 8, 1, that's 2 feet, that's 10, and these are all tight parameters. So let's go back to our project. Let's see what happened here. So something happened in here. So we got an issue here. What did I do wrong here? Okay, let's go into our family types. Okay, this would be a good quiz question for anybody. Figure out what I did wrong here and bring it back to me. But anyway, I'm going to cut this video short. But we did everything we need to do properly. It's just that loaded it into our project, I had a little issue here. So thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know, and if we can solve this little issue we have, that'll be great. Thanks for watching, and bye.